Who's excited for the implementation retreat? One of my favorite things. It's crazy logistics leading up to it, but oh my gosh, one of my favorite things to be able to facilitate and help you move forward faster. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a summary of what to expect so you know the best way that you can prepare for the implementation retreat. So a few weeks before the event, ideally 6 to 8 weeks, though I know it's coming up close, we want to go through and help you prep. So one of the things that I want you to get clear on, and feel free, of course, to ask me, is to find out what is that one thing that you want to have accomplished by the end of the retreat. And I know so much pressure. What is the one thing that I can do? Just so you know, in years past, we've had people complete ebooks completely from start to finish, websites with all of the copy, because we're, knock on wood, going to have the amazing strategist and copywriter Lane there, along with Camilla, who can help you with so much productivity and figuring out better ways to work. We can ask of her help while we're at the retreat, but also for later, and figure out what the best tactics and tips are. So, some of the other people have actually gone through and had Lane look at some copy, so we can book some time with her. So if there's some sort of project that you really want to get another eye on. The other thing is that when you're thinking about creating that one thing that you want to have done, I can align your expert with that specific project. So if it's conversions, where you're looking at your funnel and you're like, these 5 conversion metrics aren't nearly as good as I want them to, maybe we can have Lane go through pieces of it. I could bring in potentially Justin Christensen, who's a millionaire that I interviewed, who deals with conversionfanatics.com, who is amazing at this. He was at the retreat last time and blew the minds of the people that we set him up with. We've helped people with affiliate things, so setting up their entire affiliate funnel along with all the copy for each of them. So or SOPs, we've done a lot of onboarding documents, we've done a lot of different documentations, and along those lines of what projects, beginning to end, or at least not necessarily the beginning, maybe the end. I want you to feel like you can really work on the business without all of the distractions of in the business of your daily life. I know you guys are pretty efficient and effective already, but being able to go head down and really understand what one project that you can work on and really go after it will be huge. So let me give you a little summary of how the 2.5, 3 days will go so you can understand what to expect. So we're going to be getting in around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. We'll do a quick introduction, right? Hey, I'm Jamie. This is the team. Meet all the people behind the scenes. We actually have, I think, more people coming to the retreat working for me than coming to the retreat going to it. Just so you guys know. So feel very supported within all of this. So we'll do that so you understand who's doing what, and we'll give you a heads up on what to expect. So that's number 1 on that first day. Don't worry, you can hang out with each other, you can get to know each other, you can sleep if you are exhausted. I know some people are coming over from Spain. We even have Victoria from the other mastermind group who couldn't go to the previous retreat coming to this one also. So that way you'll be able to meet her. She's also from Spain. So we have Vanu and Victoria coming over from Spain. The next morning, we hit the ground running, and we don't have the exact dates and times, but we will give you agendas in your rooms with exactly what needs to happen. Typically, we have breakfast already there in the morning. Then you have the first work session. So you will be given the expert in advance. So, and usually what I do with the expert is I will give them a whole rundown of what I think they should help you with. But you'll be given the date and time that your expert will be arriving. Not all of them can be there right at the beginning of the retreat, depending on their schedules. But the goal would be for you to know exactly what you're doing, either to prep for that expert or to get done in your work time. So we have ideally 3 sections, and we're still finding the retreat house for this one, but what we've done in the past is we have a collaboration area. In the collaboration area, you guys can talk. You guys are brilliant in your own right. So I know previously we had an SEO expert and everybody was asking him questions too. He was part of the mastermind group. A couple people ended up hiring him, right, to help with their traffic. But you guys can facilitate and help each other out also. You can talk. The collaboration area is usually around where the food is also, so everyone can chat. Then we have a quiet area. The quiet area has library rules where you can actually work. I want you to be able to feel like you can get in the zone, and we'll be walking around handing out water and making sure that you guys are all set and rare and ready to go. But I want to make sure that if we can get in that state of flow, and I'm recording some videos about that this weekend, that state of flow, we can be way more effective with what we're creating. So let's say you're writing an ebook. We'll give you tips and tactics to really start feeling like you're in the flow so you can write way more words than you ever thought you'd be able to write. Or if you do want to record videos, let us know so we can make sure we can bring out the video guy. Okay? So give me all the pieces and parts on that one project so that way we can help you facilitate and figure out the plan to get as much done as humanly possible. There's also an expert area, or there should be. Fingers crossed this next retreat house is amazing as the other ones have been. Fortunately, they were not available. We tried. But the expert area is where you're going to go and actually meet your expert. Usually you have an hour figured out with them. And again, like I said, I let them know in advance what I want them to work on with you, and I let them know about your business too. So, of course, up to date them on anything else that I didn't fill them in on. But what you'll want to do with your expert area is meet them a couple minutes before. Ideally, I'll be there also. I give them gift bags. And so that way I can help facilitate and make sure you get the most out of your expert session, because these people are brilliant and they know exactly what your problems are, and we can give them exactly what you need for help. So that being said, the next day, and you can go to sleep whenever you like, the first evening is on your own, so you can go ahead and go to dinner somewhere, you can order in, so that way you can decide to work all night and hustle, or you can go out and relax and have fun, but it's really up to you. And we'll give you a sheet of what to do in Austin if you want to do that also. The next day, we again meet again, we go over what really went well and what didn't, right? Because we state what our goal is at the beginning. How are you doing? Let's just check in, right? And see if there's anything that we can help facilitate in case there are any issues. We'll have my tech available. We'll have my VA available if you want any support. Hey, we need to get this information. Hey, I'm having a tech problem. Everyone will be available, so that way, whatever the issues you might be coming up against, we can solve them really quickly and you can keep moving forward. That second day is, again, more work. What a surprise. And you can meet with me if you want, if you're feeling stuck or something like that. We're going to have sign-up sheets on the fly for being able to meet with me also, or Lane or Camilla, or, again, if there's anybody else that we have available for you. But that second day, again, we're going to have breakfast. We're going to bring in bag lunches just like we did the day before also. And I really want to make sure that you feel like you're really supported and you know exactly what to do to move forward on this. So if you can figure out what that one thing is, it will be way easier for me and my team to be able to set up what you need in advance. So no pressure, but I want you to know what that one thing is. It can also be a collaboration of a bunch of small things that you haven't been able to do in a long time, but I want you to know what it is in advance so you can bring in whatever you need. My designer will also be available to help you guys out too, if you need that also. So literally, we want to give you every resource known to man, ideally. So the end of the implementation retreat, you feel like you got an amazing amount of work done and you feel really inspired to keep moving forward as soon as you get home. A lot of people have said it's been the best thing they've ever been to before, and that's what I want to facilitate for you also. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know. If you need anything before the retreat or during the retreat, let us know. We're also going to be all going out to dinner that second night. I take you out to usually a really cool restaurant. We're going to see if we can get reservations there too. But of course, let us know your dietary restrictions. We're going to be giving you a retreat prep form survey. Actually, I'm probably going to put the link right under this Facebook post. So that way you have that, so we understand what your dietary restrictions are when your flight is coming in, but also what that main project is that you want to work on, so we can help you out. Okay, like I said, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. And then that next morning is really a recap, hugs, because it's going to be sad to leave you guys. I know we've got another year, so I feel better about that. But I want you to feel like you really are in this with an amazing group of other people that care about what you do, that help you move forward, so you feel really supported and you can make this year the best year of your business life. I'm here for you. Let me know if you have any questions at all, of course, or my team, Leilani, Camilla. We've got so many people here in support for you, so that way you can feel like you can do anything. I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.